On the asset management side, on Exponential Age Asset Management, XPAM, we hear the same thing, and I hear it from everybody I speak to, is people are waiting for price to go up before they come back in. So in this weird world where price is flat, that doesn't bring anybody in. So something has to change. Stock market's going up, tech stocks are going up, liquidity's going up, China's starting to print money, the US are cutting rate. I mean, what more do you need?
In a recent episode of When Shift Happens with Raoul Pal, he shared his bold predictions for Bitcoin entering the banana zone of explosive growth. The discussion delved into how global liquidity and macroeconomic factors could shape Bitcoin's future and why patience is key before the next major boom. Pal emphasized the importance of timing and market dynamics in navigating this period of potential growth. As of November 15, 2024, Bitcoin is trading at approximately $89,000, reflecting a 1% increase over the past 24 hours and an impressive 30% rise in the last 30 days. This steady momentum has captured the attention of investors and analysts alike, who are closely monitoring Bitcoin's performance during this pivotal time. Markets remain focused on central bank policies, with many anticipating potential shifts that could significantly influence Bitcoin's trajectory. Pal's insights offer valuable perspectives on what might lie ahead for the world's leading cryptocurrency.
Hi guys, hope to see you guys at Dubai Token 2049. We have exclusive 10% off the limited super early bird tickets. Click the link below. This pass will grant you access to speaking sessions, networking app, exhibition hall, daily networking drinks, and also included breakfast, lunch, and coffee breaks, all included the package. I'd love to see everyone there. Peace out.
Look, I don't think anything's changed. You know, I produced a huge piece of research in Global Macro Investor this month, my research service, and everything points to the same thing. Liquidity is coming. Now, you can see it in the stock market. Yeah, the Nasdaq's going up, but crypto's been heavy, and I don't know for what particular reason it's been heavy. I mean, are we going to have to wait until the election? Maybe it's something to do with that. I don't know. For some reason, it's heavier than other assets, but nothing in my work suggests otherwise. So it's a matter probably of just patience. And the market likes to exhibit pain. And it's when people get bored or people lose focus or people think, oh, you know, I'm going to go and find something else, is when it all goes off. It always happens this way. And, 2020 was like that. Last year was like that. People forget last year was almost identical. In fact, when you overlay the charts of Ethereum now versus Ethereum then, Bitcoin now versus Bitcoin then, last year, it was identical. So it should just continue higher. Now, it's correcting today, but this is short-term noise, but generally it should keep going up, and everything in macro says it should keep going up. So let's see. The scarcity is not the tokens, the scarcity is the attention. There's only a limited amount of attention. There's 500 million active crypto wallets of how many active people in crypto, how many active people in meme coins. So right now, let's say there is 1 million active people in meme coins. 1 million people have to put their attention, and what they tend to do is focus attention where other people's attention. So Murad tweeted about a bunch of tokens, they all go up because everyone's desperate for the banana zone and they want, so attention moves around. So even though there's 10,000, none of those get attention. The real game is capturing the attention. So then if you capture the attention and then the liquidity continues to kick in, I think China's got another press conference coming out shortly, tomorrow or something else, to talk about yet more measures. And we've got everybody else to start cutting rates and injecting liquidity. Well, then the attention focuses, tokens start going up, other people come in, they start chasing meme coins, then people go out the risk curve. Well, if that dog token's going up, then I'm going to buy this dog token. That starts pushing up, and then the game is played. It always plays out the same way. So you're attention is still a bit split, but you're kind of seeing who the winners are going to be in the meme coin cycle. Obviously, there'll be new ones. So the attention is focusing, and now you need just the other catalyst to just push it, and then everything blows. Look, it's a very tough call. My view has always been that rates are probably coming down to 2%. because that's the everything code. That's the trend rate of GDP growth. And you need to kind of bring it down to that. So my view is they'll try and get rates down as much as possible, but the economy is really quite strong. So will they be able to bring it down enough? Well, it doesn't matter. So 2016 rates, the Fed raised rates once in 16 and then just went on hold. They didn't add liquidity. The Chinese added tons, as did, I think, England after Brexit. That was enough to cause the 16-17 mega cycle. So it doesn't require the US and it doesn't require rates because rates aren't liquidity. Liquidity is a separate thing.
We just heard Raoul Pal share his bold predictions for Bitcoin entering the banana zone and emphasize the importance of patience for investors. Now, let's dive deeper as he discusses how global liquidity and macroeconomic factors could shape Bitcoin's future. Let's listen to what Raoul Pal has to say next.
In an idiot's way, I just take the market cap of crypto, put it in a log regression channel, and it gets you there. You do the same with Bitcoin, back it out as maybe a Bitcoin dominance of 50%, 40%. You kind of get there. It's like, you look at the wallet growth, you kind of get to those numbers. So it's like, yeah, that makes about sense. Generally speaking, in a normal market, you would see Sol outperform, ETH outperform Bitcoin. That's usually what happens. And so I don't know, because I don't want to give price targets because, you get in that stupid game of people then believe the price targets and then it doesn't happen. And then their vision of their future selves, that Porsche they were going to buy is now ruined and it's my fault because it didn't get to the price. It's all nonsense. But you could probably say that Bitcoin triples, quadruples from here. Something like that. And Solana probably 8x's plus, that kind of range, and ETH somewhere in the middle. Look, it's terrifying. It's really uncomfortable for me to do it. I don't need to do it. Yes, of course, it helps promote a business and blah, blah, blah. But I don't need to take those risks. Most people don't. And I do it because I've been in this space for a long time. I've got more macro experience than pretty much anybody else. And things are so for so many people that we talked about last time, that people can't afford a house. The average millennial is 35 years old. They can't afford a house. They're not having kids. I mean, the rate of having kids is plummeting. The number of people who are not living in their own place, i.e. they have to share a place. All of that stuff is just showing how stressed people are. And asking them to save and make 10% returns on the S&P 500 for the next 20 years just ain't going to cut it. And so I can see how stressed people are. People are getting polarized. And I want to make sure that if I make money out of this, nobody turns around to me and says, well, why didn't we? Oh, it's the insiders. It's that. I did that before, with the crash in 2008, 2012. We all made money and people are like, what the f***? A, why didn't we know about it? And then it was like, well, why didn't we make money out of it? And I'm like, I'm not going to do that. So I have to publicly take a lot of risks by trying to explain to people the opportunity, how to navigate it, whilst also making sure they understand there are no certainties.
Raoul Pal offered valuable insights into Bitcoin's potential for substantial growth, highlighting the role of global liquidity and macroeconomic conditions in shaping its trajectory. Now, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think Bitcoin is on the brink of entering the banana zone? How do you believe global economic policies will influence Bitcoin's future? Share your views in the comments. For more Daily Dose Crypto news, check out these 2 awesome videos on your screen. Click now and we will see you on the next video.